Guys, today we're ranking all 5 Pikmin areas in Pikmin 1. So, the Pikmin 2 caves I made a long time ago, and I actually got views, it's starting to get views now. So, I'm going to do ranking all 5 Pikmin 1 areas, because I played Pikmin 1 a lot when I was younger, and I still have memories. And I'm going to make a disclaimer. None of the areas are bad. They're all extremely memorable in their own ways. It's just the worst, or at least my least favorite to the favorite. Permit number 5 is the impact site. So the impact site is the first place you go to in Pikmin, because that's the first place you start. There's 2 zip pots there, so you really only have to go here twice. First is at the beginning, where you get the first zip pot. You get the red Pikmin, you go for the tutorial and everything. And in the second part, it's after you get the blue Pikmin, and you have a chance to go and find either the Gruix or the Mamuta. Gruix you really have to fight using blue Pikmin, and the Mamuta is a bit harder to beat because he will put your Pikmin on the ground. But this is also a pretty good place to really grow your Pikmin numbers. But other than if you want to just get the treasures and you're really good at the game, there is really not much need to grow your Pikmin numbers as well. And also, there's only 2 treasures. The second one, find the cram enemies as well. So, next level, number 4. The Forest of Hope. The Forest of Hope is a pretty memorable place. It has several treasures, zip pots, which are 8 in total. It's also another place, it's also where all the where you start seeing normal enemies like Bulbs and stuff. And also after day 20, there's new enemies, and there's also the cannon. You also do the cannon beetle, and of course the Snagrets. These are both pretty decent bosses. You also unlock the yellow Pikmin in this area as well, and yeah, it's a pretty memorable area and also has some pretty good music. Number 3, the final trial. The final trial is the final area in the game. And the only reason it's higher than the Forest of Hope, even though there's only 1 zip pod, is simply because of the final boss. The Emperor Ballbacks is a very amazing boss. It's very difficult and hard, and you might take 2 days to beat the final trial. Wow. And that's because of the Emperor Ballbacks. I only beat the Emperor Ballbacks 3 total times out of the many times I tried to fight it. So it's a very amazing fight. So yeah. Number 2. Pikmin areas. The Distant Spring. Distant Spring has a very calming music. It also has 10 zip pots as well. And also is a big water area. It's just a very cool. If this place was a real place, I would just relax in the water all day. I'd also still be worried about the Wogs, but if you stay away from the Wogs and we bring Pikmin with you, I think the Wogs won't be that much of a problem. It's just a pretty good area. It's a pretty well designed area as well. I also like all the little carvings around the area, and also it's also home to one of the hardest Pikmin enemies in all of history. But that battle is optional. No, I actually forgot what it was called. It's the real blob monster you fight. Where was it? Oh, that sounds bold. Oh yeah, Smoky Prog. That's the thing, as well. And also, there's a whole theory about the Smoky Prog and how it's basically related to the Plasma Wave and the Water Wave as well. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty amazing place. It also has the best challenge mode as well. Well, I was never able to really fully complete the This is Spring challenge mode, but I was able to complete like 1 or 2 of them, like at the maximum amount of Pikmin. But overall, it's a pretty good map. Number 1, the Forest Navel. The only reason why this is number 1 is because it's very different from the rest of the Pikmin areas. The Forest Navel is very much different from the rest of the Pikmin areas. It has some pretty cool music, and it's just a pretty cool area. Yeah. And also, you also have several bosses like the Puff Stool and the BD Long Range. And it also has 9 pods throughout the whole level. It's an extremely memorable level, and it was one of the only areas that wasn't remixed in the Pikmin 2. So overall, this area is pretty amazing as well. But again, all the areas are pretty amazing in Pikmin 1. There was no bad area in Pikmin 1 because all of the areas in Pikmin 1 are very greatly and very amazingly designed. Mind as well. And all the levels except for the impact site, are challenging in their own ways and have their own hurdles in their own way. And also the forest area, you unlock the blue Pikmin, which basically is the best Pikmin type in Pikmin 1 because it allows you to go into the water as well. The blue Pikmin do get worse in other games, but the blue Pikmin are a bit better in Pikmin 1 because this area and the distance spring, you really do need blue. No, the distance spring, you really do need blue Pikmin to access many sip pots as well. And yep, that's basically about the forest naval and the best Pikmin areas. Goodbye.